morning. I'm going to try and talk about something that I don't like talking about. And don't worry, nothing bad. Belief really is something that I don't want to talk about. I've got friends who have got various different beliefs and good strong beliefs that sustain them, which is wonderful, you know. And I think I have really as well. I don't quite know what it is. You'll have seen me writing in the book probably quite a bit about Zen. You'll see that pop up, and that does interest me. It interests me because I don't study Zen really. I read books about it, but I wouldn't say I've not got any daily practice or anything like that, because I think really there isn't any. This is the daily practice. Doing this driving. This is the meditation. Driving through my car. It's all this, you know. It doesn't sit separately from my life at all in any way. I don't really have any special time or routine or practice or anything to do with it. It's just being here and now, and this is it. There was an old Zen guy, D.T. Suzuki, who wrote quite a lot about Zen, and he was asked about, what is enlightenment like? What is Satori? Satori is a lovely word. There's a great track by King Crimson, Satori in Tangier, which is a wonderful piece of music. You want to look that up. I love that kind of word, Satori. It's got a feeling of satisfaction and just kind of acceptance and quietness about it. I don't know why. Anyway, he was asked about this. What is it actually like if you achieve enlightenment? And he said that it's exactly identical to everyday normal life. There's no difference. The only difference is it's 2 inches off the ground. Now I really get that. I love that, and I feel that really. If you can get that lightness, that kind of light, floaty feeling about your everyday routine in life, then that's a great way to be, and I love that. There's no rules, There's not even really any morality in there, which is maybe an unusual idea. But I think if you're a good person and you don't do any harm, try not to do any harm to anyone, then that's your morality. And the rules of normal society, or the accepted behaviours that we're all encouraged to try and follow, those are really arbitrary. And it's only somebody else setting the rules. And, these stories that we've told ourselves all our lives to be in a certain way, get married, have 2.2 children, whatever. I haven't done that. I've been married, but I've no children. That's another little subject we should talk about, really. But not now. It's been a good decision for me. But no, that kind of, my religious feeling is, the reason I kind of read Zen and kind of gravitate towards that is because there's nothing I disagree with. There's nothing that I've read or heard anybody talk about to do with Zen that I've got any problem with. I never have any thought about, I'm not quite sure about that. Because there isn't anything. They never really say anything. And the other thing that I love about it is it's just full of humour. The the people who are into Zen, the old Alanwatts is obviously a big fan of mine. I'm a big fan of his, and there's a bit of a blur there. Can you see that? No, I love his stuff because he's such a funny guy. He's a bit of a naughty man. I mean, he did become alcoholic. He obviously was experimenting a lot with LSD and psychotropic drug, which I am not into at all. I mean, I don't agree with him on that, really. Not for me, personally. But I mean, in that, he always said that it should be a medicine and not a diet, So once you've taken that, or once you've had that experience, you don't need it again. So he wasn't a person who reveled in the drugs or anything like that. I mean, I've always been anti-drugs, and I've kind of, that's been difficult because friends of mine were, they were into that culture, and everybody thinks, long-haired artist, you're going to be into drugs, and I'm not, at all. And I might have some reasons why that is, but that's beside the point. I never touch the stuff. But no, that my kind of beliefs, core beliefs, really, you find it here and now, and which you'll always find me talking about. In the tiniest little things, the smiles that you get from strangers, and you can talk to anybody, and you can find a little diamond of information along those lines, really. And that's my spirituality. I don't like using the word, any of those words, spirituality, religion, I kind of tend to avoid all that because I've found that it personally, what people have come across, you might get Jehovah's Witness coming to the door. To me it's a confrontation. It's a confrontation of beliefs, and it's nobody's right to do that. To me it's a personal thing, and you don't talk about it, that's just me. And hopefully it'll serve me, it's that lack of conflict, lack of kind of belief that I'm right and you're wrong and I'm more right than you and all that, and it's everybody's right. We've all got entitled to our own beliefs and ideas, and that's all good, that's what makes life an interesting place to be. Be yourself, follow your own rules, follow your own morality, and don't do any harm to anybody. That's beginning to sound a little bit like Aleister Crowley, I know. Do what thou wilt is all of the law. And, you've got a lot of bad press really for that. I mean, he was, by all accounts, he was a showman, and, probably fairly big ego to produce all the stuff that he did and the claims that he made. And, to me, that's all kind of superficial gossip, really. That doesn't interest me. He did some very interesting work, and I kind of like that. Do what thou wilt, be all of the law. As long as you're not doing any causing anybody else any problem. And I like that. That's okay for me. So there you go. I don't think I'm any more spiritual or enlightened than anybody else. Absolutely not. And but I love to listen to people talking about that. And I love to. I mean, it's my world, I suppose. I work in that world. I work in the world of people who believe in angels and earth forces and all that. And yeah, some good stuff. To me, it's kind of in the concrete, it's in the tarmac, it's in the, steering wheel, it's everywhere, you can't get away from it. It's in the sausage rolls, it's everywhere. Jaffa cakes. We find it anything. It's just all, we're all a collection of atoms dancing around the universe. That's alright, that's good enough for me. You're probably going to delete this. It's probably rubbish. But I've had to go. Trying to talk about something I don't like talking about, and that's it. I'll probably never speak about it again. Bye bye.